The Vanishing Town Prologue. In the depths of an ancient forest, hidden from the eyes of the modern world, lies a forgotten town that has vanished from all maps. This town, once bustling with life, now exists only in whispers and legends. Those who venture too close are said to disappear without a trace, swallowed by the shadows of its tragic past. Chapter 1. The Researcher. Dr. Emily Carter, an ambitious historian, stumbles upon a reference to the lost town of Black Hollow while researching unsolved mysteries. Intrigued by its mysterious disappearance, she decides to investigate further. Despite warnings from locals, Emily sets out to uncover the truth, determined to solve the riddle of Black Hollow. Chapter 2. The Journey Begins. Emily follows an old, hand-drawn map she found in the dusty archives of a forgotten library. The journey is arduous, leading her through dense forests and treacherous terrain. As she ventures deeper, she notices the air growing colder and the forest growing eerily silent. Shadows seem to move at the edge of her vision, and she feels as if she is being watched. Chapter 3. The Discovery. After days of travel, Emily stumbles upon the remains of Black Hollow. The town is shrouded in mist, with dilapidated buildings and overgrown streets. An eerie silence hangs over the place, broken only by the distant sound of a mournful wind. Emily feels a chill run down her spine as she steps into the ghostly town. Chapter 4. The First Night. Emily sets up camp in the town's old inn, which, despite its age, seems strangely well preserved. That night, she is awoken by the sound of footsteps echoing through the halls. She follows the noise to the inn's lobby, where she sees fleeting shadows and hears whispers in an ancient, forgotten language. The temperature drops suddenly, and Emily feels an overwhelming sense of dread. Chapter 5. The Ghostly Encounters. Over the next few days, Emily explores the town, encountering the spirits of its former inhabitants. They appear as shadowy figures, replaying the final moments of their lives. Each ghost seems trapped in a loop, reliving their tragic demise. Emily learns of a great calamity that befell the town, causing its sudden and unexplained disappearance. Chapter 6. The Old Journal. In the town's library, Emily discovers an old journal belonging to a man named Thomas, who was one of the town's last survivors. The journal details the events leading up to the town's vanishing, including sightings of mysterious figures and strange occurrences that plagued the town. Thomas writes of a curse placed upon Black Hollow by a vengeful spirit, doomed to repeat its fate until the curse is lifted. Chapter 7. The Curse Unveiled. As Emily delves deeper into the journal, she uncovers the identity of the vengeful spirit, a woman named Eliza, wronged and betrayed by the townspeople. Eliza's spirit, consumed by rage and sorrow, cursed the town to disappear from the world, trapping its inhabitants in a perpetual state of torment. Emily realizes that to free the town, she must confront Eliza and break the curse. Chapter 8. The Confrontation. Emily prepares for the confrontation with Eliza, gathering items mentioned in Thomas's journal that are believed to weaken the spirit. She ventures to the heart of the town, where the spirit's presence is strongest. As she performs the ritual, Eliza's ghost appears, wreathed in shadows and sorrow. Eliza's rage manifests in violent poltergeist activity, but Emily stands her ground. Chapter 9. The Final Battle. The air crackles with energy as Emily recites the incantations. Eliza's spirit attacks, but Emily remains resolute. She speaks to Eliza, appealing to her humanity and the pain she endured. As Emily's words reach the spirit, the poltergeist activity lessens, and Eliza's form becomes more human. Emily holds up a locket she found in the journal, Eliza's last keepsake, and pleads for peace. Chapter 10. The Release. Eliza's spirit begins to weep, the shadows dissipating around her. She reaches out to the locket, and as her fingers touch it, a brilliant light engulfs her. The curse is lifted, and the ghosts of Black Hollow are released from their torment. The town begins to fade, the buildings crumbling into dust as the spirits find peace. Emily watches as the town disappears, leaving only the forest behind. Chapter 11. The Aftermath. Emily returns to civilization, her experience in Black Hollow haunting her dreams. She writes a detailed account of her journey, sharing the story of the cursed town and the spirits she encountered. Her tale becomes a sensation, drawing attention to the forgotten history of Black Hollow. Chapter 12. The Legacy. Emily's book becomes a bestseller, and she is invited to speak at conferences and universities about her experience. Despite the fame, she is constantly haunted by the memory of Black Hollow and the spirits she freed. She dedicates her life to studying and uncovering other lost histories, always with the hope of bringing peace to the restless souls she encounters. Epilogue. Years later, Emily revisits the site of Black Hollow, now a dense forest with no trace of the town. She places a bouquet of flowers at the base of an ancient tree, a silent tribute to Eliza and the others who once lived there. As she turns to leave, a gentle breeze whispers through the trees, carrying with it a sense of gratitude and peace.